Injured here, 2v2, Calderis Refinery, blue team. It's Dark Riku as an Apothecary support commander that fights melee by default, has a target heal and a passive health regeneration aura alongside. SWAT858 is a Warps or Exarch teleporting commander that fights range combat, great for capping and harassing, and lots of nasty control abilities as well. Red team. Tyger is a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive and destructive commander that fights melee by default, has a bunch of spells, quite energy intensive, but can consume an allied model to regain energy. And rounding us out is Floid as a Ravener Alpha, fantastic mobility with tunnels, good offense as well, starts off range combat, fighting some Dire Avengers. Formagaunt's in amongst the Warped Spider Exarch, who teleports out obviously. Here we see in one of the Ravener tunnels, 4 units at a time can be inside the tunnel network. 487, 500. Tactical Marines just ate a Doom Bolts, I think, but they're alright. You see the energy regeneration aura, those green hexagons move their feet, and there is a heal from the Apothecary. His heal does get stronger as he levels up, and it also heals for plus 50, I believe, if you target something with commander armor, i.e. commanders or sub-commanders. 481, 495 Doom Bolts, I think missing those Tactical Marines. Scouts backing off. Here come Heretics and double Heretics for Tyger. These guys need to retreat. Only lost 2 models though, did pretty well. Now the Apothecary is out there. There's another very nice Doom Bolts. Look at the damage it did to those Tactical Marines. Scouts also almost lost the model there, and he forces off Dark Riku. Apothecary can be quite weak in the first engagement if you're up against a player who knows to pressure the Apothecary. And he's up against double Heretics, so he should get a 1-1-1 build, I think, which is the best thing to do against a double Heretic opening. 1-1-1 means Tactical Marines, Devastators and Assault Marines. It is an expensive opening, but it's very powerful in tier 1 and scales very well as well. 476, 490, we'll see what he goes for. He's going for Assault Marines. These Chaos Space Marines smacking on the power node in melee. Tactical Marines now moving up, taking out some Heretics. Chaos Space Marines get away without a model loss. Chaos Sorcerer moves in to tie up the Tactical Marines in melee. Might see Vestments of the Warp so he can get in and tie them up instantly. Apothecary running into double Termagants, one of them with Toxin Sacks, which crippled him. Here come Aspiring Champion Heretics for Tyger. Awesome little melee squad in tier 1. There's the Doom Blast. The Aspiring Champion himself is a Chaos Marine. You see him there with that chainsword kicking some serious ass. And the other Heretic squad comes in, takes out a Tactical Marine. But here come the Assault Marines. And we have double Aspiring Champion Heretics from Tyger. Surely we will see Devastators from Dark Riku then, because Assault Marines have no chance against double AC Heretics in tier 1, even with Apothecary support. A nice grenade on retreat by SWAT. Has some Howling Banshees who have aspect of fleetness, allowing him to leap over cover. Gives the Exarch dual wielded power swords. 373, 490, a triple cap for red. An awesome start on that west side. Look at this, burrow traps up for Floid. Really awesome trap. I don't know how much damage they do, but they also knock back and stun. No idea what kind of orifice they are coming out of, but he does make them quite quickly. 350, 490, taking down a node. Triple gens up here for blue, but they've lost this. In fact, it was capped by red team. Doom Bolts onto these Dire Avengers. Chaos Space Marines in cover, but here come Howling Banshees with Fleet. That is scary. There's the War Shout as well. Take down a Chaos Marine, but cannot take down the Chaos Sorcerer. He has the Sword of Flame. Damage over time. Melee weapon also gives you Coruscating Flame, which you'll be able to use to support the Heretics in melee. Makes you damage nearby enemies. So really good synergy with Heretics with their Aspiring Champion. 302, 490. Double Toxin Sack Termagants for Floid. Health buff, damage buff, and Crippling Poison. Crippling Poison is awesome. Also has a Warrior Brood, heavy infantry that leap into melee combat passively. Also grant a basic Synapse, which the Ravener Alpha does not. So I also always try and get warriors on the field when I'm the Ravener Alpha or the Lictor Alpha.
That synapse really does make a big difference. Suppression resistance and some damage resistance as well. 302, 490. Shuriken Cannon sets up but cannot suppress any of that stuff. Let's go back to the west side. Double heretics in amongst. Assault squad losing a model. They heal just slightly too late there from Dark Riku. Needs to jump these guys out, and they do. Lucky not to lose another model perhaps. Shotgun scouts. No sign of devastators from Dark Riku. He must be going straight to tier 2, or at least trying to. He may decide to get devastators later. There is Coruscating Flame on the Chaos Space Marines. Look at the damage that is doing to the tacticals. It's a really nice ability because not all players know to look for it, and he takes down another tactical marine, almost wiped that squad. So it can catch players off guard. 302, 476, triple gens up here, put up by SWAT. Spine Trapping Heretics in amongst the Apothecary. I think his heal has recharged by now. There is the heal. And he might need to retreat here. Staying in combat, getting some very nice XP, taking down his heretics. But as you see by the chat, he's just going to let himself go down and then use Lariman's Blessing to revive both commanders. 302, 461, that is a global ability of the Apothecary. Howling Banshees moving in. Raven Alpha with the Prickling Talon, Hardened Carapace and the Burrow Trap. No sign of the Acid Splatter, which recently got a damage increase, but still I don't see anyone using it. Just seems to come a bit too late in tier 2. Energy regen for these Banshees coming from the webway gate of the Warps of Exarch there. Burrow Trap guarding this power, another one here and another one guarding the VP, and SWAT does not have ranges. In fact, he might set it off here. No, he doesn't. West side, it's Tyger pushing against Dark Riku again, a Spine Trapping Heretics, which might bleed him horribly in tier 2, and Dark Riku does not get devastated. He's going straight to tier 2 here. What's he going to go for in tier 2? Still has the same problem posed to him. Maybe save up for a Dreadnought. He does have the Master Crafted Bolter up for the Apothecary. Decent ranged weapon versus infantry with the awesome full auto ability. Also has the passive effect of keeping your Apothecary out of melee combat for the most part, so you can sit back and just shoot his bolt up. Heal there for the Assault Marines. Apothecary is level 2, Warps of Exarch level 1, has no war gear. Chaos Sorcerer now has Vessels of the Warp, he's level 2. Raven Alpha level 2, fully kitted out, and here he is borrowed. 294, 409, Riku pushing hard. Assault Marines jumping in, but there's double Heretics there. There's a very brave jump. Sorcerer is there as well. Here come Howling Banshees though, out of the gate. That's a very dangerous engagement for them though. Double Doom Blasts going off. Ouch. Chaos Sorcerer forcing off Scouts. Did he use full auto? Oh, I didn't see it. Here comes a Blood Crusher from Tyger. Relatively early one. But look at Dark Riku able to push there. Under so much pressure early on. But he's still got all of his squads. Still has all of his generators. And actually pushed against Tyger there. But Tyger's pushing right back. Here is the Blood Crusher. It's actually a Bloodletter riding a Juggernaut, a Demon with vehicle armor. Eating a missile launcher shot there. But they are going to be tied up by the Blood Crusher. It does good damage to all targets and is quick, but it's only 600 hit points on a melee vehicle, which does go down very quickly to hard anti-vehicle. We have Adrenal Gland Warriors, gives them melee heavy damage, buffs their health up to 1575, so they are a pretty tough squad, I would say, with their heavy armor. Granting melee synapse to these Formicons. If they were in range, needs to run away and does. Aspect of Fleetness, Howling Banshees with their Exarch. There's so much power melee damage now on those ladies. Wraith Guard for SWAT. Very, very slow as you can see without their Warlock leader. Short range artillery, good damage to all targets, and they suppress vehicles as well. We have some Tzeentch worship, the first I've seen of it. Boosting the health and energy regen of the Blood Crusher since it's a demon. And some Marcos Tzeentch Chaos Space Marines fully upgraded with that 18 DPS Inferno damage per model. They are so scary versus other infantry at range. Slightly more than 18 DPS, 18.17 I think. Here come Assault Squad, have their Sergeant and their Melter Bomb.
And there is the melter bomb, and the blood crusher will slow it down and damage it. And missile launcher getting shots in. Where is the warship? There it is. Should be tying up the tactical marines. It's not moving. Is it stuck? Got 2 more shots off. And it's just going to try and I think it's trying to escape actually, yes. Didn't use its charge though. There's Merciless Strike. Chaos Space Marines need to flee. There we go. Assault Squad getting a heal. And that was a well managed engagement by Dark Riku. Blood Crusher should have tied up those tactical marines as soon as he saw them. Easier said than done, of course, when you are melter bombed. 260, 377. Floid guarding against Eldar on his natural VP. They've taken it. There's a very nice grenade. Has a shuriken cannon protecting this Wraith Guard. But Zone Throat is up for Floyd, and we might see him use Catalyst on this guy. Awesome global ability of the Ravener Alpha. Doubles the damage of the targeted unit. But they do take 50% of their health in damage as well. Actually drains your health down, which is awesome synergy with the Zone Throat, since you can use its shield to absorb that damage. Also great synergy with Gene Stealers, of course, making them absolutely ferociously scary with Adrenal Rush, which heals them. Chaos Sorcerer teleporting in. That's what he needs to do. He needs to tie up these tactical marines and nullify them as soon as possible. Blood Crusher needs some heals. There we go. 260, 343. Dire Avenger's taken down a node. There's a burrow trap there. And he doesn't have any detector. Does have double shurikens though. So we might see, yes we do see double Zone Throats from Floyd. Tier 3 is Tyger. Artillery unit for Tyranids, these guys. Instant hit as well with their shot. No travel spam at all. Also provide a health regen synapse, and those Wraith Guard taking tons of damage. Don't lose the model though. He got away without a model loss of 150 health. How? Here is a Falcon. Grenade, and here comes a Boar Tug. That is nasty. Beautifully done by SWAT. Warrior Brood loses a model. Termagants need to run away, I think. Double Zone Throats are still there getting shots off though. And the burrow trap went off. Howling Banshee's still in there. Level 3 Howling Banshee's. Termagants just about getting away, or do they? Yes, they do just about get away. Wow. Vortark did awesomely well, providing a passive damage reduction to these Howling Banshees when they are close by it. Can leap around and run around like crazy as well. 260, 313. Blood Crusher lives, being chased by the Tactical Marines who are level 2. Just about surviving. 16 hit points. Warps the Exarch, unable to do any real damage. But we might see a Melter Bomb to finish it off. No! Tome of Subjugation takes control of the Assault Marines, which I think saved the Blood Crusher there. They were trying to get their Melter Bomb off. He also uses their jump, so they waste some energy. And there it is. 260, 287. Tome of Subjugation. Such an annoying ability to deal with. We may see Dark Riku think twice about getting Terminators now. Perhaps a Land Raider Redeemer instead, or just some Predator tanks. 260, 266. Triple cap for blue. Have recovered very well from all of that early pressure they had. Here comes the Ravener Alpha burrowing. He's quite slow when he burrows though. I wonder if he still gets the speed increase from Strengthened Sinew when he's burrowed. Grenade goes in. Going into melee with that Crippling Talon. Debuffing speed and damage. I think it's by quite a lot as well, like 40% or something crazy like that. 260, 219. Still that triple cap for blue. Wow, Wraithguard absolutely murdering those Termagants. Took about 8 models off them, I think, with one volley. Wraithguard are so awesome. Have a passive speed buff because they have this Warlock leader. You can also get that speed buff, it's called Wraith Sight, from a Farseer or Warlock commander, but the Warp Sword Exarch himself can't provide that. Lots of Doom Blasts going off. Assault Marines jumping out. Dark Riku always preserving, is finding a way to preserve his squads here. Plasma Cannon now. Ouch. Friendly fire on those Tactical Marines. Double Heretics moving in. Tyger has a Chaos Predator. There's a grenade which killed 4 Heretics. Good grief. Marco's Inc. CSM trying to decap, but they're losing models and run away. And now Dark Riku has a tank to deal with. 260, 141. Still has the missile launcher tactical marines and that melter bomb. Now has this plasma cannon, which will do a lot of damage to vehicles if it can hit them. Did Dark Riku lose his assault marines? He must have, because they are after the plasma cannon in the roster. Wow, I didn't even notice that. 260, 125. Might just be a display bug, but I'm not sure. 2-1 cap, and Floid is back at base. Now has a Venom Brood on the field, the anti-vehicle unit for Tyranids in tier 2. Very good anti-vehicle damage, also providing this range synapse now. 260, 116. Tier 3 for Floid. SWAT is the only player still in tier 2. Tyger now putting the pressure on with his tank, and there is Tome of Subjugation on the assault marines again. Dark Riku's really going to need to take down this sorcerer, and he's going to do it, I think. That is how you counter Tome of Subjugation, pretty much, is kill the sorcerer. There's a heal on the tactical marines. 260, 112. Plasma cannon will set up again, covering the VP. Marco Zinchka, Space Marines, this guy's disappeared. I hate that bug. Not sure what causes it, it might just be me. Assault Marines jumping out. And Chaos Terminators hit the field. You see all this demoralizing stuff on Dark Riku's units. And they teleport away from the plasma cannon, and they want to smack these guys with the power fist. Twin link bolters as well on these guys. Would be nice to see them get their lightning claws. Make short work of the assault marines, that's for sure. But a Land Raider Redeemer is on the way for Dark Riku. Wraith Guard being tied up by the Raven Alpha, doing very well. Level 4 Cherokee Cannon is here, and there is a Falcon as well, though. Trying to get a model, another model, but he needs to run away. There's a tornado formation. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna take a model off these Wraith Guard? I don't think so. Didn't do a whole lot, but it did force off SWAT and helped Floyd take down that Falcon by pushing it forward. Venom Brood have lost a model. Floyd should be able to take his natural back now. Yes, he was under huge amounts of pressure there by SWAT, but he has relieved it. 2-1 cap still. Assault Terminators, sorry, Chaos Terminators in melee with Assault Marines, but they're being supported by the Apothecary, whereas the Chaos Terminators have no support and are backing off. Land Raider Redeemer hit in the field. Will Red Team be able to deal with that thing? This Chaos Predator has no mark. We do have a Carnifex on the way for Floyd. A Venom Cannon would help out a lot. He doesn't know that the Land Raider is on the field though, of course. 260, 40, it's a 1-1. But Blue Team are taking both of the naturals. But they're carrying trouble. Level 5 uses his heal and retreats. And the Chaos Terminators do not smack him in retreat, so he gets away. They shall know no fear on the Tactical Marines now. An awesome buff for them. Howling Banshees chasing down the Predator. But they do not have their spear though, so they only do power melee damage on the rear armor. But it still might be enough. Or not. Howling Banshees almost wiped out. Predator survives with 29 hit points. And here comes the Land Raider Redeemer. That twinning assault cannon coming into play first, since it has the longest range. Also has 2 flamestone cannons and a multi-melter and a frag grenade assault out the front there. Multi-melter is the only anti-vehicle that it has, and it's very short range. SWAT losing tons of stuff, only has Wraith Guard and level 4 Dire Avengers. The Warp Sword Exarch is level 2, has no war gear whatsoever, so Red Team very much in the ascendancy. But look at the VPs, 260, 26. Carnifex on the field for Floyd. Monstrous creature with the vehicle armor, can get upgrades, and is going for Thornback. No, he's not. Cancels it and goes for it again. Here is the Land Raider. Looks like he's going to try and melee it to death with the Carnifex. Would have thought he'd go for the Venom Cannon, but here we go. Another Tornado formation. Doing decent damage to that Land Raider on that central spine, but I don't think any other spines are going to hit it. There's a melter bomb on a Carnifex melter bomb, perhaps overextending the Carnifex now. 269, there's a 2-to-1 cap. Floid decapping mid. Assault Marines jumped on his nids. Carnifex is still alive. I thought the melter bomb was going to get it stuck there and go down, but it lives. That multi-melter still taking shots. There's an autarch. Zone Throat trying to retreat out. Is it going to get away? No. Assault Squad take it down. And the other Zone Throat under trouble. Knocked back by a special attack. Caught in retreats. But gets away, I think. Yes. Wow. 2-4-1-8. There's the triple for red. Down goes the Land Raid Redeemer. Carnifex and the tank helping out there. Don't think the Terminators came in for melee. 2-2-3-8. Painful for Dark Riku. Very, very painful. Assault Squad just about getting away with a single model. Chaos Sorcerer teleporting in, but can't finish them off. He's level 4. Is this really his second Assault Squad? I can't believe I missed his first Assault Squad being taken out. The Plasma Cannon is still around. 1918. Triple cap for red. They might have won this with that awesome engagement. Tyranno formation helping Floyd to push against the Land Raider. So that's pretty much all of the spines up, or capillary towers, whatever they're called. 168 and 8. Triple cap still. I don't think blue team could come back. SWAT does have an avatar, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Can't cap with the avatar. Another Chaos Predator for Tyger, who has kept his Predator without a mark. Terminators without a weapon upgrade back at base. Carnifex back at Tyger's base to heal up, which did an awesome job versus that Land Raider, leading the charge there. 1, 2, 6 and 8. There's the triple cap. Blue team I think are done for. We will see. Lots of Zinch worship here. Doubling up the Zinch worship. There is Tome of Subjugation again on the Assault Squad, and that time the Sorcerer was infiltrated, so he couldn't even attack him if he wanted to. There is full auto on his face and does knock him down eventually. 96-8. Double cap. Apothecary heals himself. Very nice grenade there by SWAT. Autarch is here. Heretics are going to wipe. They did awesomely well. These guys are level 4, so the other squad that just wiped might have been level 4 as well. Now we have a Lictor for Floyd. Now I always thought this thing was power melee, but it's actually heavy melee. They just didn't fix the icon. Still has a power melee icon. In amongst the Assault Marines, jumps away. What is it up to? Turns to engage them and now retreats. 58. There's the double cap for red. They just need to hold mid, hold their natural, and they've got this. 44-8. The Avatar. Is it getting stunned by the Burrow traps? That's awesome. Predator tank is not going to last long versus auto cannon Terminators and double Chaos Predators. 27-8. Down it goes. Should have got a couple of Devastators with last cannons, I think. Down goes the Chaos Predator though. 22-8. 2-to-1 cap for red. Can they hold mid? SWAT is trying to decap. There's a Wailing Doom. Did it hit anything? I'm not sure. 17-8. There's Ages of Death. Tome of Subjugation on the Assault Squad again. Should have used it on the Tactical Marines to shoot up the Assault Squad, I think. Might have wiped them there. The Apothecary is going to die if he doesn't move. Auto cannon and those twinning bolters do take him down, and there is the demoralizing effect. G.U.G called by Tyger. 3 and 8 is so close, but red team are going to take it. And there is the victory. Assault Squad trying to take down Chaos Terminators at the end there. It was that huge engagement mid when the Land Raider went down, which pretty much won it for red team. Awesomely done. Avatar came a bit too late. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time.